Welcome back to another installment of Panzer Campaigns Tunisia 43. I have moved all of my units, so let's go ahead and run the turn and watch the fireworks. It's nighttime, so that's one. We'll see what the AI gets up to as much as I can. I'm sure they have some goings-ons. Disrupted infantry, just kind of moving around a little bit, shooting back. That's good for me. Okay. Oh yeah, blasted him. Woof! That was a good hit, 11 men. Yeah, he's fighting back where he can, but he's running ragged. He does have these fresh paratroopers. Oh, he assaulted. That's interesting. Okay. Got a vehicle. He got one of my tanks. No effects. Some defensive fire here. We'll try to get through this nighttime turn as quickly as possible. So there's the AI. Not a whole lot going on. Mostly because it's night. Get as much of this as I can. Loss recovery. Take a quick look at these improved positions. Where's this? Good. And then here. Good. Alright. So, let me grab my screenshot. I'll just do this. And paste this in here. This is what, turn 30? Turn 30. Now, if I was playing the default scenario length, this would have already been past the halfway mark. Supply level has changed by 10. I've never seen that. Does that mean my supply has gone up? Alright, so this turn I had 8 HQ units out of command versus 12 last turn. 6 artillery units unavailable versus 16 last turn. 14 units low on ammo versus 15 last turn. 7 units undisrupted. Let's take a quick look at that. That's from the 9th. From the 4th. From the Corps. U.S. 2nd Corps. From the 46th Infantry Division. That's good. This is from the Highlanders, New Zealanders, and the 1st Armored. Okay, great. 5 units set up. Got some artillery moved. So that's good. I'll need that. This is over here. Here. And the New Zealanders. Got 17 units low on fuel. So that's great. Now let's save the game and then I'll start in on the artillery. 0, save as. Okay. Artillery. The French. Now this is from the 9th. French artillery is numbered right now. Okay, these engineers. Nice, I've got an undisrupted unit over here. Okay. Engineers are now disrupted. Great. So let's keep hitting these. Actually, I'm not going to want to hit this AT gun because I want to assault into that hex. And if I destroy it, I won't be able to assault into that hex, and it's going to change my tactical... It's going to force my tactical approach to change. go here. Let me set the speed right quick. Default speed all, yes. Okay. I need to change you out of movement mode, so you don't get to fire this turn. You, however, do, and you'll be taking on this artillery. Got the disruption. We'll keep this up against this entrenched artillery. They really have nothing left. I think they have one infantry unit in Jeffna, which is in a bunker, so yay me, but want to... Yeah, that's fine. I should be focusing on the heavy artillery. Alright. Sit over here. You can rest. That's fine. I must have a target. Oh, yes, I do. About these engineers, they're already disrupted. Thank goodness for all these guns. We're gonna blast these Axis forces into oblivion. Keep at it. No disruption as of yet. Keep hitting them. I got these engineers now. I think these are my divisional guns. I'll need to be moving these pieces up come morning. Actually, yeah, I'll make sure to limber up as much as I can, because next turn I'll be moving a lot of artillery. Yeah, that's fine. I'm thinking whether or not I should just limber them all up right now before I forget. I do cycle through the units at the end, but I'm not confident that I'll be remembering that. Okay. Try and kill this tank. Actually, no. Try to kill the artillery. I guess it kind of depends. I should probably focus on the tank, because not all of these units that are surrounding this formation have... oh, good. We got it. So that's that. Next, we can focus on these guns. Horse artillery, only one target. These guns. More from the 6th Armored. One thing I was thinking about is that I really need to move on Zagwan. That's got to happen fast. Isolated. All these units are disrupted already, so... Good. And... yes. These annoyances. Focus on this one that's higher up. It'll be harder for me to get this around on him. Who the devil knows where those guys came from? Indian Division Artillery. Okay, Highlanders. These are both disrupted. This unit is disrupted. I'm going to focus on this unit, because they're in an elevated position and more apt to do more damage. Same target. I'm going to fire once and then limber this artillery. Oops, that's not what I wanted to push. Okay, here's my... Any of these disrupted, isolated, isolated. already disrupted. Great. Okay. What else? What else? I'm gonna limber this. What target do you have, sir? This broken unit. Alright. I'm gonna limber this. Oops. Can't move any further than that without risking road disruption. Or night disruption. Okay, so that is everything for my artillery. Let's go ahead and move on to the 9th, and as I had planned, I will assault this AT gun position. I should have fired with this unit first. We'll go ahead and do that to weaken this unit before I initiated that assault, because the defensive fire could have caused a disruption. I mean, it would have potentially in either case, whether I had fired first or not, but it would have been weaker defensive fire, so... Oh, come on. No. Alright. Fine. Jeez. Jeez. Got another gun. These guys are not playing. I'm gonna move these engineers out of here. Too high fatigue. And then we'll just go ahead and fire everything at this entrenched engineer. Good. So move up. Night disruption. That was my bad. Alright. These guys are low fuel too. Alright, I'm still gonna risk it. Let me fire with my non-low fuel units first. Low fuel gives you a defensive penalty, so be careful with that. Oh, this unit's in travel mode too. Goodness gracious, pay attention. Okay. That's that. So they're going to be immediately a bunker. Yep. Okay. I don't know if I'll be able to see through this vineyard. I suspect not. This unit's already disrupted. Let's get you out of there. Forgot about that. Bringing them out of travel mode counts as like moving and will cause the mines to trigger. I don't see anything. Surely there will be a bunker here, a trench line. Yeah, they disrupted me. But I see what they're working with now, so... Ugh. That's a tough day for you guys. It's a bad mistake on my part. They're gonna get shot up. I really can't move much else without risking a lot of night disruption here, so... I can at least get these guns out of the way. And move these engineers up. Though, Yeah, why don't we just take these guys out of travel mode? I think maybe it's wise to take all of these guys out of travel mode because I'm not going to be able to get through this minefield on the road. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and take these guys out. Keep the guns in there. And we'll move. This is the 168th. Those units are all going to be out of command range as well. Okay, where is the 168th? That's the 135th, the 135th. Okay, engineers up. This is the 168th. 168th. Everybody's moving in an orderly line. The 133rd. Where is the other? Is this one of my units that has a missing battalion? One Red Ball. 135th. No, where's my other battalion? All the way back here? What are you doing all the way back there? I can't remember. I'd have to go back and watch the recording. Yeah. Move this unit along the railway. 12 guns, 144 men. That was a sneaky, good way of doing it. Get these icons out of the way so I can see what I'm doing. Yeah. Should be good this way. Already disrupted, so not worried about that. This unit's low on fuel. Now I can avoid the disruption here. Okay. Why don't we move you on the railway as well? Okay. You can put you up here. Here comes my other HQ units. Oh, I didn't have to move that hex because of the railway. Could have taken the railway. Okay. I don't know what a railway counts as. I think it's a secondary road. Maybe it is faster to... Okay. I'll wait for this artillery. Let's see. Yeah, we'll keep you... This road over here is clear, so let me do that. Stay. This tank can move in travel mode, at least up to here. This recon unit can move in travel mode, at least up to here. I'm fine with this recon unit being here. Core tank destroyer. Yeah, okay. Just keep marching these guys up the road. First Division. Some of these guys have high fatigue. I think you take fatigue when you move at night. 11, 6, yes. Alright. Move. Wait. Nope. Wrong direction. There is going to be a traffic jam here, whether I like it or not. But, well, okay. Yeah, I'm just going to have to deal with that. These guys can wait for a turn. Get my engineers up here, and all these units that were tromping around in the forest last turn. You're disrupted, so you can just move. Yeah, disruption, 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 maybe. Disrupted. This sucks. Disruption. Okay. So we'll go ahead and move this recon units. Is there another route that I can take? Yeah, why don't we put you to use? Alright. Okay, so that is pretty much US 2nd Corps. Let's see it. This unit still needs to move. Just get you up. I think actually that the first is going to be like elsewhere. I actually got you guys back on track. Keep you with your division. And that'll be good. This unit is slightly vulnerable. I don't think that there's anything over in this northeasterly direction, but it's not possible. So I'm just going to leave you there, and you will be used as my scout car, which is cheesy, but here we are. Okay. And that should be it for the first. The rest of the stuff is waiting for dawn. I can move you. And there might be some more stuff that I want to move from the first. Not super duper. I'm going to wait till morning to move the rest of these guys. I want to avoid night disruption. Okay, so we are moving on to the First Army, and we're starting with the 78th, which I think I'm just going to let sleep all across. I just want them to recover fatigue. These guys are all quite sleepy. I'll limber this artillery up. Start moving that. I have decided that I will do my best to get the 78th Infantry on the north side of the Mejeda. We'll see. I have a bunch of guys all over the place, basically. But I should have enough kind of recon units to cover this northern flank here. And we'll see, we'll see. Okay, the 4th, I'm fine with everybody resting there. I do have these units that'll need to catch up, but they're all... this unit's not. He'll need to start moving first thing in the morning. Okay. Let's dig in with some tank fire. Elevated position on this trench line, which is good. I should have fired from this trench line first to reduce the chance that the opportunity fire was going to inflict casualties. Leave you here. We can take you out of travel mode. What unit are you? I want to get you up here. The 4th is going to be heading towards Messacolt. I don't think that they have a lot of gas left in the tank over here past Peter's Corner. We will find out, but let's see. So there's his HQ. I want to check what is in Messacolt without... Alright, well, that was not super effective. Yep, wrong button there. Well, we're just gonna fire at these guys, I think. Fire first with my disrupted unit. The assault is tempting. I don't know how many men he has left in here. Less than 100, but otherwise. Okay. I'm gonna start moving these HQ units. No, you're not on a road. I can move that one, though. Let's try for it. We're gonna try for it. Should I? Or should I be a coward? Yeah, I'm gonna go for it. It was a good assault. Neither of my guys just got disrupted, and we didn't take much fatigue, so that was good for me. Let's let you rest. Basically, everybody here can just chill. Done. Everybody else on the road can rest. Yeah. Everybody over here can rest. I'll move my HQ up a little. Yeah, that's fine. Rest of my HQ's up. Don't want to go too deep on the stack. But this is 240 plus 70. Yeah, we can go for that. This unit I want to still rest. I don't know if there's a penalty incurred if your HQ units have high fatigue. You probably shouldn't have that. But it will happen. I'm just going to fire at these guys. Effective. Even disrupted. That was effective. Not going to fire with these scout cars. Not going to fire with these engineers. These scout cars can just rest. All my paratroopers are resting along with some more of these scout cars. Okay. I'll fire with these tanks. Got a disruption. That's good. Got a kill on a disruption. We're not done yet, but I think that next turn these tanks are done for. I've got so much AT over here. Okay. Some more from the first. I don't have a lot of room to move. Well, maybe. Generally, I'm going to want to head north. So yeah, I do have some room to move. Should be waiting for these guys to rest, but here we are. Get these guys out of the way. Move you up. And over. Okay, keep it moving. Keep it moving, good. I'm gonna want to put the artillery as deep as I can, always. Gotta be careful moving across these roads. Anybody else from the first? Yes, indeed. I want these AT guns to get to where they're going before I rest them. Guns here, you should be able to move all the way through without suffering night disruption. Okay. 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 The Moroccans are coming up. They're already disrupted, so I literally do not care. These guys can go here and here. Yeah, why not? Okay. There's a trail around here somewhere, at least I thought there was. There's not. Keep you. We'll wait for them next turn. Take this trail. Artillery. You're already disrupted. The Indian Division is resting. Yeah, sure. Let those guys all rest. The Moroccans deserve a break. They've been fighting hard. Good. Scout cars. They're at medium fatigue. I don't like that. This tank's already fired. These tanks have not. Go ahead and fire at these guys. That should be fairly effective. Good. Yeah, we'll just fire up this hill. Assault in the morning. Broke that unit, so it probably retreated. Let's engage these scout cars. I know that there's, yeah, here's where they're at. We'll just wait here. The scout car with one. That's fine. These guys are such crap. 24 vehicles. I can't really move them either way. Let's do what I can as far as keeping the attack going. Keep you together. It's probably going to kill this unit. Yeah. Just move you out of the way to make room for L Force. I'm realizing that I really need to get a solid surround. Move these artillery pieces up as far as I can. Take a quick look at the operational level so I can talk about what I'm kind of at the what I'm thinking about. This mountain, there could be none, there could be a lot, but this road is really going to be important to prevent a mass withdrawal I don't know how much they have around here going up this road, but the sooner I can capture this crossroads, the much better off I'll be. So that'll be like the next major objective of the what is that, the 50th Armored. So I think that everybody else, well, I've got these guys I can move. Night assaults? Night assault. Good night assaults. And we'll follow up with some fire. Good fire. What about these engineers? Let's move them. Okay, everybody else can chill. These AT guns come out of travel mode. We will engage with this. I believe these guys are already disrupted. Yeah, that was a good hit. No point in night assaulting because I don't have them surrounded. We'll just push them. Not bad, not bad. What's my values on these AT guns? Soft 1. You're disrupted. I think I'm just going to let you chill. Over here. Fire on you. Okay. Big stretch. Next, I have what else? Let's see here. Oh, this is awful. I'm trying to deal with this broken unit. I'm gonna assault again. $23 men. There's so many of them. That disrupted one of my units, so that sucks. Move some of these guys up. Everybody else from the 50th can chill. Tomorrow is going to be busy. I think everybody else here is fine to stay the way that they are. I already have part of Highway 15 secured. Oh yeah, this unit over here, Grimbalia. Nothing. All the way up. Dang. Okay. We are quite close to Tunis. That's what, 20 kilometers? Something like that. I don't think that this coastal road will be so easy, but if I can cut off this road, this crossroads right here, really this area right here, that's going to cut off a lot of their potential retreat. I don't know if they have any units over here. I remember that a specific part of the plan was to cut off that road so that they couldn't turn this area into like a fortified, you know, there's lots of forests and all kinds of stuff going on over there. Okay, you can move up a bit. Okay, so I'm going to pause the recording and cycle through my units pretty quickly, and then we will be on to running the turn. And we're back. I'm going to go ahead and run the turn. I did have a couple of maneuvers, and I foolishly got a night disruption on one of my infantry units from L Force. So that's that. Not a lot of other action. I was trying to get my... Oh man, that's a lot of fatigue. I was trying to get my artillery limbered up where I could, so that's good. It's going to be dawn. We're going to see a lot during the next day. I am going to hold back, I think, some tomorrow. I mean, I've got some objectives that I need to do. I need to secure some lateral roads. But I think that in large part, I may be holding some units back this turn as much as I can. At least cycling fresher units in for not as fresh units. So probably what I'll do here, I'll watch the replay, we'll fire the artillery, and that'll be that for this turn, or this video I should say. So here we go. I need to speed this up. Settings. Action speed. Speed up. Okay. He assaulted again. Got another vehicle. And he just killed one of my scout car units. It's a shame, but, you know. I mean, it is bad for me because it's victory points for him. As much as possible, I should try to, you know, avoid that. Oof! Here he's going in on my recon units. Hero recon units! They didn't disrupt. It's done. Alright, that was quick. So, a bunch of units recovered losses, bunch of units gained fatigue, bunch of units lost fatigue. So, let me grab this. And this is turn 31. So, this turn I had 11 out of 68 HQ units out of command versus 8 last turn. 9 artillery units unavailable versus 6 last turn. 8 units low on ammo versus 14 last turn. 6 units undisrupted. Let's take a quick look at that. Oh, good. From the first... Where are you? This is from the Red Bull. Okay. Oh, great. My AT guns just in time. My infantry just in time. Scout cars. We'll get them out of there. My engineers. Okay, great. I've got some artillery that was set up. Great. I don't know if they'll be effective. 10 units low on fuel versus... Let's see, 17 last turn, so not bad. Artillery. Let's wrap things up in Jeffna, shall we? No effect. No effect. Pour it on. Keep going. We'll get one of them. Got it. Switch targets to the heavy artillery. It's going to have a better defensive value. Start in on this bunker. Hopefully this bunker isn't another freaking nightmare fuel scenario where I have to spend like 9 turns assaulting the same location over and over. Okay, see you. Fire on these. Don't know what that is. Okay, and the bunker. I think I will not focus on this bunker, but I do want to shoot all my AT guns at it. I've got so many over here, I think it's fun. We've been softening up this bunker for like 30 turns. It's been a lot. These guys are... they do have hard range. So I was letting them rest overnight, but just wanted to get this AT fire out of the way. Okay. Next. This unit's taking a lot of artillery fire. So they've got some heavy guns up here. There's lots more work to do around Massacult, it would seem. But stay focused. This artillery is still in range, which is great. It is approaching the edge of the range, I'm sure. These guys are taking an ass whooping for sure. Got the disruption and fired again erroneously. Alright. Man, I think I'm just going to move this artillery here. Which one was that? Here? Yeah. Go ahead and switch you. And I'll move you before I forget. Yes. Yeah. We're gonna want to move you too. Get this going. Same with you. Roads are relatively clear. Got some hills. Ah, this is good for us and allows us to spread our already set up artillery. These guys are high fatigue. I should let them rest. Maybe I'll do that for any artillery that I see that's high fatigue. I'll just let them rest. Or technically they're medium fatigue, but I like to keep the fatigue low. Let's see. All disrupted, isolated. Fire on you. Got the disruption. Keep digging in. Let's switch targets over here. Broke that unit. The guys are in tough shape. I was thinking about my I'm just gonna let this artillery rest. This one can fire. Faux show. I was thinking about the first infantry, which you see here in red, and I think I moved them in the wrong direction. I should have moved them north. I think I overreacted. So we'll see. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna keep you parked right here. This is the more important target to me right now. Here's my artillery from the Highlanders. Nice juicy target over here. Alright. What do I have? Fire on this broken unit. I'm gonna limber. Get you moved up here. Why don't we get you on the road? And while I'm thinking of it, good. And I decided not to fire you, not to fire you. Here's all of the New Zealander guns. Got the disruption. Is this unit still disrupted? Yes, good. What else? What else? Just this broken entrenched cavalry, whatever it is. Alright, great. So I'm gonna have a lot of action this next turn. I'm looking forward to it. I think it's gonna be a mix. We'll hold some of my units back, but also push in some sectors. Really want to take Zagwan and kind of secure this area. I gotta mop up all of these units that are over here, and I'll also be pushing towards Massacult. Probably moving through Tabor Ba towards Tunis. That means I've got a couple of bridges that I need to secure across the Mejeda. So yeah, there's going to be a lot happening this turn. I'm looking forward to it. We're nearing the halfway point of this scenario, and I'm approaching my major objectives. We're starting to get there. So we'll continue on. I'm looking forward to it, and I will see you in the next installment.